The Dunn Drive of the Week is presented by Dunn Chevy. A great deal is a done deal.
Anthony Wayne Generals, one of 3 champions of the NLL Buckeye Division, as we welcome in Mike Robinson from Game Day Nation. Mike Rob, thank you for coming in tonight.
Hey, thanks for having me, Mark.
So we're talking about our Dunn Drive of the Week. Now, over the last several years, we've gotten used to Anthony Wayne churning it out on the ground, running teams into submission, just overpowering teams at the line of scrimmage. They beat Perrysburg Friday night. They did that in the second half, but they also beat Perrysburg with some big plays.
Yeah, big plays always happen, especially when we talk about the Dunn Drive of the Week. And Anthony Wayne, this dark horse football team, they've had the days of Evan Brown getting it done on the ground, but now you got Grant Kenny finding a way to do his version of Evan Brown on the ground. But there's more to that, too. Let's take a look at it. Hey, see right here, Kenny moving and grooving down the sideline. But he had a lot of help from some friends on that play. Look at a guy over there putting his hands up. Go ahead, celebrate with him right there. Crowd going wild, student section having a lot of fun. Take a look. You got your 2 pulling guards there. You got Wing and Luther getting out front. But a really good block right there by Brody Sweet, the tight end. And you also see Cole over there getting some jobs in. But the main thing was Kenny keeping his balance on the sideline, tightrope act, looking really, really good going down the sideline. And that was a second down play. Now, taking it back a little later in the game, you talked about the ground game, but what about the pass game? What about the air attack? You can't be a 5-star general if you can't throw the ball or run the ball. You got to have that ground and pound and the air. So when you've got a guy like Grant Kenny throwing the ball as sharp as this to win, you got to know that it's going to lead to a big Anthony Wayne victory. Right here, nice job across the middle, ball on the rope. Nice job by Kenny. I just say this. Anthony Wayne was a sleeper team all season long, but when you find this team in big game situations, they never fold. They beat Findlay. They came out here and they beat Perrysburg when it mattered. And right here, this play this was the difference maker. Getting the ball to your playmakers, and he just trotted his way into the end zone. That is our Dunn Drive of the Week, and that got Anthony Wayne a share of the league title.
So the Generals, we knew they were going to be in the postseason. We now know who they're going to be playing. The Start Spartans, a rematch from just a couple of weeks ago where Anthony Wayne easily won. So they're going to play Start on Friday night in White House. We've got a full slate of games for you on Friday. Our game of the week will be Perrysburg at Whitmer, another regular season rematch, Mike Rob.
I mean, you love these rematches here, but I just hate that it's in week 1 of the playoffs and want to see these 2 teams maybe match off a little bit later. But Perrysburg and Whitmer at Whitmer, this is going to be a little bit for the Stingers. They're going to be looking to come back out here and make sure they don't drop the ball or have these gaffes that they had the first time around. And Whitmer, after a tough one, they got to find a way to be consistent and continue to roll on with their ground and pound attack.
And we'll have highlights from Bowling Green at Central Catholic. Whiteford up in Michigan. They'll be home for Sand Creek, and we'll also have highlights from Start Anthony Wayne Friday night on Game Day Nation Overtime. And Mike Rob, you'll be there with us Friday night as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Looking forward to it. You know, we talk about playoffs. This is what I talk about from the preseason, from week 1 on Game Day Nation. And the playoffs mean so much to these teams around here. Opportunities to advance your program, get that second playoff win, get that first playoff win. But more importantly, you got a chance to chase a state championship title that'll live on forever and ever and ever. So, hey, it's the playoffs. Anything can happen.